Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. Uh, I welcome to you to another opportunity, which is the Erasmus Mundus Master Impact Entrepreneurship, with the application open since the 6th of October 2025. And the deadline for this master's degree application is January 6th, 2026. This master program allows you to study in three destinations such as Croatia, Belgium, Lithuania, that's in European countries. Of course, let us check the application practical information here. So under this practical information, we are going to see the documents required to complete your application for this master's program. Firstly, you will need your birth certificate in English, of course. You should upload it in PDF format. Then your photo, that's in JPEG format. You also require to submit your CV in English. Please kindly note that when you are submitting your CV, you need to firstly create your CV in Europass format. The link here can give you access to creating the Europass CV conveniently. So just click on the link, then you'll be able to create your Europass CV. You need to include your academic studies, employment history, certificate, award, or grant you have received in the last 5 years. Um, the application also requires you to have your motivation letter outlining why you are interested in the Erasmus Mundus Master Impact Entrepreneurship. And you also need to have an idea of the kind of startup you want to build or you want to create during the master's program. So of course, you need to do all this within the maximum 2 pages as given by the committee. So the application portal also require that you submit and upload your uh, bachelor's degree. If you already have a master degree, you can still upload it. That doesn't stop you from being selected for the uh, MA program. Um, you're also required to submit English proficiency tests such as IELTS or TOEFL. So if your degree was fully taught in English, the language proficiency is not required. However, you will need to get a language proficiency confirmation from your university or higher institution of learning so that they are going to waive your tests. So instead of submitting tests, you can just get a confirmation letter from your registrar, then you upload it as a substitute. Then if you're applying for scholarship, you need to express your interest. There is a place in the application form where you are going to upload uh, your interest in applying for scholarship, whether it is full scholarship or partial scholarship. Kindly note that if you are applying for full scholarship, it means that they are going to cover everything you need to study for this Erasmus Mundus Master Impact Entrepreneurship. Then the next application document required is the recommendation letter. It may be two academic letter from your lecturer or supervisor or professional letter from your employer if you are currently working. Um, so also kindly be informed that they are not going to accept any letter from your co-workers, family, and friends. So it is better you just approach your employer and request for a recommendation letter. That will serve as a professional reference letter for you in the applications. This information is quite very necessary. I think I made a mistake there when I was applying in previous years. They said if you already have a well-developed entrepreneurial project which you plan to implement during your master, please provide a short one page. Regardless of the kind of project you have already developed, you need to tailor it to these 3 points. First, the problem you plan to address. Two, the solution you wish to implement. Three, the current state of development of your project. Ideally, it is good if you already have a developed project or an idea. However, you should also be able to tailor it to the program mandate so that it is going to be a coherent situation for you in your application, and that will probably make your application more competitive. Of course, if you have an idea without being able to develop it, you also can mention this in your uh, descriptions as long as you have already outlined and addressed all these 3 points, so you don't have any issue with that. Make sure whatever the kind of idea you are submitting is realistic You don't just come up with something that is not going to be possible, let's say in the next 30 years, 40 years. It should be timely, it should be realistic, and it should be uh, it should solve all these three issues. Like it should cover all these 3 points they mentioned here. So I think that's all about that. I'm going to probably drop another video to explain uh, a previous project which a student of MA has already conducted. Uh, the next one is if you live in a country other than that of your passport. Maybe you are in Ghana and you are living in Belgium. You need to uh, submit documents stating your place of residence at the time of uh, decline. I think this is for the community information so that they will know the kind of stipend or packages they are going to offer you. Because I think the people in Europe has different rates uh, of stipend compared to people who come from other countries. Uh, so that's the essence of all these informations. So you may need to collect a letter stating your current locations from your place of work or your local government. If you are in African country, you can also visit your municipal for this kind of uh, uh, certificate of residence. So that will state that you are currently in that country and you have lived or studied there. So the program is going to start in first on the 1st of September. That will be September 2026. So uh, uh, you need to submit your application for the program to consider your application. You cannot know whether you are going to win the scholarship without submitting your application. So I'm going to encourage everyone interested in the program to submit your application. Uh, let, uh, let's see who will win the scholarship. Uh, and I believe that with hard work and persistence, everybody is going to win one day. So just make sure you are you are keeping in your very best in submitting a competitive applications. Um, I think that's all about the application requirement that will be needed to submit. I think let us quickly check the criteria. Okay, the master is an intimate program. You are required to have a 240 ECT, ECTS, and that's the minimum credit units. I think you can do the conversion if you browse about ECTs. You can convert it to check whether you meet the requirements. Practically, 4 years degree will do. So these are the selection criteria. They are going to focus on your academic background, then what you have written, your motivation letter, which is very important, your language skills, is an advantage uh, if you are multilingual, you can speak more than one language. Then experience in entrepreneurship or ongoing projects related to entrepreneurship. So these are the criteria. Let us quickly go through the application form so that we can get familiar with uh, what is expected of us in the application form. So if you click here, you can see the application form directly here. So this page is for personal information where you fill information about your gender, email, nationality, date of birth, etc. Here you are going to upload your residence, proof of employment. This is different from international passport. This is a letter that states that you are currently in this country and you have worked for so years. Uh, so that's the residence confirmation. Then here is passport, international passport. Um, Then here you are going to submit your CV here. You upload it in PDF. Don't forget it is an Europass CV. Here you have your motivation letter. Here you have your recommendation letter. Here you have the second recommendation letter. And here where you where about the Erasmus Mundus Master Impact Entrepreneurship Program. Here you confirm you have studied for at least 4 years. Here your bachelor's degree durations. Then here you upload your bachelor's degree certificate. Here you upload your transcripts. If you have a master, you click it. If you don't have, you leave it empty. Or you click no if you don't have. If you have completed your study in English, you click yes. Then you are going to upload the letter I told you about in the previous uh, page. You need to collect a letter from your university stating that the language of instruction in your university is English. Then the project you are working on, if applicable. You describe the project here, mentions mention the nature, the category, the sector where your project fall in. If you are applying for a fully funded, you tick this place. If you are applying for partial, you tick this place. If you are applying for self-funded, you tick the place. If you are applying for everything, you just tick all the three so that they are going to consider you for first, second, and third options. If you want them to consider you for two options, you just click one, two. So I think that's all about that. And you click here to submit your application form. I think that's all about the form. The most important thing is to already have all the documents ready. The form is a very straightforward form where you just get to upload your document and submit your applications. So I think this will be the end of the video. If you have additional questions, you can just drop it in the video under the comment section. And don't hesitate to share this information with your colleagues and friends. Thank you and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more scholarship opportunity. Good luck.